Hi guys, it's Damien for another video. I know it's been a long time, but I was actually sick and I was also stuck on my project, the charter project, and I decided to put it aside for a moment because I'm gonna start a new project. And actually, the new project is basically an idea that I've had since quite a long time now, but I would say that my job is actually getting this idea back to me in my mind. And so basically, as I'm a customer success manager, and basically what I'm doing every day is, yeah, pretty much dealing with customers by emails, and there is a lot of paperwork to do, like invoices, I don't know, like contract to be signed, contract to be sent to the customer, getting them signed, getting the contract back, sending this contract to the um, people that take care of the invoices and all that type of stuff. And there is a lot of time I think I'm sort of waiting, because I think those things can be automated using an app or a web application or whatever. But just I'm just trying to sort of optimize my time, because I think I can basically get 2 hours, like 1 hour or 2 hours back, and doing things faster using an application. So this is a project actually for me, and probably I can maybe use it for the company. Maybe one day I will sell it to the company, or I will sell it to other company. I don't know, but yeah, and it's actually something that's um, motivating me at the moment. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that charter project on the side, and also because I'm stuck, so I kind of know what to do, but I don't know how to write it because I don't know the language that much. When you want to do a web application using Ruby on Rails framework, you actually, not that you don't have to know Ruby on Rails, you don't have to know Ruby um, um, perfectly, I mean correctly, but it's actually pretty much easy to do a web application using Ruby on Rails framework without knowing a lot of things um, about Ruby itself. So yeah, I'm just gonna start a new project. Actually, I started it last night. I just set the project up, but I want to start over so I can record everything I do, and it should be fast this time, because last night I have some trouble setting in the project, as it's been a long time I didn't set a Ruby on Rails project, and also because the version has increased. So yeah, I'm just gonna start the project, and yeah. So here I'm on. I'm gonna. No, I think. Yeah. So Ruby on Rails is pretty much easy to use. So here I had all this version installed. I should have Rails installed too, but I'm not gonna put SQLite. I'm gonna use Progress SQL. But let's see. I should have that. Oh my god. Okay, so basically I think that is installed already. So this is a version that I'm in. So I should be able to run, basically, to create a new project using this command. I'm not gonna call it blog, I'm gonna call it NoPapers, because as I said, the project that I'm starting right now, it's just a project that I had in my mind since a long time. Like I said, it was, it started out with letters. I pretty much hate receiving letters in my mailbox. Like one day I went on vacation, and when I got back, I find out a lot of letters in my mailbox, and I was pretty much upset about it because I was like, damn, why there is so much paperwork to do, and why this how to say, this postman is basically putting all those papers. Sometimes there is ads that I don't care about, and there's a lot of things that I don't care about, and I just put it on the try straight up. And yeah, so it started out like that, and I was like, oh, maybe I should uh, do an application where you basically don't have to uh, you won't receive any paperwork to do by your mailbox, because after that you have to fill out those forms and everything. And I was like, maybe you can do a web application where basically you will have um, you will have all the entities you are dealing with, like electricity, like I don't know, water, insurance and stuff like that. And those things you will be able to, like, when they're asking you for a document, you will just be able to send them to them, and like no need to fill out papers. And basically all the time it's always the same information you're asking for, even for school. Like they're asking for your degrees, your name, what your uh, a lot of things that basically are things that are pretty much related to your sort of personal life and what you're doing, like who you are and stuff like that. And those things, I mean, for me, those things should be saved somewhere. And when a company, like, I don't know, an insurance company or a school is asking you for this type of document, you basically receive a notification saying, this school is asking for this document. Do you want to send them? No. Do you want to give them access to that information? Yes. And they just receive it. And they don't have anything to do. Like when I say receiving, it's not like just receive it by a mailbox. They just receive it like pretty much instantly via the application. So, and in my job, it's pretty much the same, like, but this time it will be on a business to business side. So, where a company, for example, is selling services, and they wanna they want to sell services to another company. So let's say company A is selling services to company B. Company A have to make a contract, has to describe the services, is going to provide, is going to say, I don't know, how much time, how much days, how much the service is gonna pay. I mean, basically a lot of paperwork that I do over and over and over since I'm started in the company. And I basically I'm a technical guy, and I don't really like yeah, I don't really like those type of paperwork, like being a technical guy. But even I wasn't, I think that someone who is used to do those type of paperwork, I think you can make your life a little bit better. So yeah, I'm just starting this project with myself, trying to see if I can, let's say, improve my life at work and do things like pretty much a bit easier, or a bit easily, sorry. And and I will see how it goes. So yeah, so I decided to call this project No Papers because, as I said, I don't want to deal with paper anymore. I want to deal with, I don't know, electronical stuff. But even the electronical stuff can be also sort of a waste of time, meaning that sometimes, you ever came across those websites where they're asking you a lot of information, like you have a forms, like where you have to scroll down, scroll, and fill those inputs, and it's just annoying, man. And I think those information can be like uh, sort of pre-filled, taking yeah, they will be pre-filled using, I don't know, a piece of software where they can get this information, and where those form can get this information. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know um, how how this thing's going to go, but I'm just trying to. I think it's not like a problem. I'm not the first one trying to tackle this problem. I think companies has already started and they're probably doing it now. But yeah, I just want to sort of yeah facilitate my life. Let's say. So let's start. Enough talk talking. So I'm gonna talk this week with no papers. Here we go. It should be created a lot of directories. Okay, create directories. It's probably looking for gems right now. Um, so yeah, those projects are set up. Use, I'm just gonna change something because I don't want to use SQLite 3. I want to use Progress SQL, which is actually supported on Heroku because I'm gonna deploy this application probably not tonight, but at one point in it. I mean, very soon, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We see. So I'm trying to find out. Okay, no. Where is it? Oh yeah, open. So yeah, I don't know if you pretty much understood what I was trying to say with those things, those paperwork. But yeah, it's something that I really, really sort of hate. Hate is quite a strong word, but I don't know if there is another word for that. I really don't like it actually. You're just sitting here and you. It's not I do whole day of, unfortunately, but it's a part of my job and it's not something that I like. It's not my favorite things to do. It's really no, actually, it's really something that I hate because I just don't like paperwork. I remember when I was not little, but when I was probably, I would say, like 18, when you have to do your things for university, you have to prepare all this paperwork. I remember that I didn't want to do it, I didn't like it, and my mother was doing it for me because, well, I mean, I didn't want to care about that. And now I still kind of the same because sometimes I have some trouble because I just don't want to do those kind of things. I don't care. It's not like I don't care, but I want to do it faster. Like I don't know. I don't want to be sitting on a chair filling those forms for 1 hour or probably more. I mean. So yeah, here's a project. Um, Here is the database. Oh yeah, it's probably yeah. This is open because I actually created the project first time. I just deleted everything and now I recreated. So I'm not gonna use this gem. I'm gonna use PG. Where is it? It should be somewhere. I'm gonna go there. My computer will be a bit slow because there is a lot of tabs opened and actually I haven't how to say that, I haven't shut it down since a long time, probably 1 month. So yeah. Um, where is it? And I use it on another project. It was probably this one or this one. Then I used it. I'm just gonna copy it. No, this is SQLite, okay. And this one, maybe this one, I'm not sure, but this is SQLite also. Well, or maybe this one. Yeah, this is another project that I wanted to start. I mean, I started it, but didn't finish it. So now I'm back on track. So, and basically, I was also I sort of realized by talking with um, a well-known person in the Ruby on Rails community, um, and she basic. I mean, this is how to oh, Haylin, yeah, Haylin Yushital, sorry, Yushital. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with her name. So Haylin Yushital. So um, she's basically working at GitHub as a senior system engineer, and we were talking probably 1 week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't really remember. And she made me realize that I wasn't really focused on stuff like I was trying to do. I mean, I started with Java and I moved to Ruby, but um, and yeah, and I realized that also uh, with those projects I was pretty much, even though I was focused on Ruby and Rails, but I was also like trying to do maybe too much things like open source and my own project, and so now I'm just trying to do. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I will do my this project basically, and I will try to focus on Bundler, which will be the open source project that I will be working on. I wanted to work on that since probably last summer, but yeah, it was kind of hard. Like, I mean, long story, so yeah. But I'm trying to get back at it, and I wanted at the same time to work on my company, open source software, to get a better chance um, to get a job as a software developer in my company, within the company that I am in now. But yeah, it's probably too much things. I basically don't. I just have to focus on one project. Bundler is quite a well-known project, and so I guess I will learn a bit more, and I will be. I don't know. It would be more easier for me. I mean, I don't know, but I think that I will have more support. It's not that I don't have support. I actually met a guy. I actually talked about it on the last video, I think. But yeah, Bundler I really wanted. Like now, I'm using Bundler and I don't know. Oh, okay. What's that? Okay, yeah. Sorry. No paper. Oh my god. Yeah. So now I'm using Bundler. And I basically, I mean, it's obvious what it's doing, but I don't know how it works internally. So I would like to know how it works and what it's doing, and basically to learn about open source is always a good. I didn't really experience it that much. I probably did, yeah, two PR since 2017, but that's it. So I wouldn't say that I used to do like heavily open source project, but I started, but I just stopped at one point. So I'm gonna start the server to see how things is going. And yeah, but I really want to focus. I actually have a list of gems that I would like to work on, or at least to understand, just to study, just to see how the code is and how things are and how basically well-known people in the Ruby community are, how coding and get inspired from them. So let's run that. So it is HTTP. It's not YouTube. It's local host. No, it's not this one actually. I think it's written here somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, it's actually here. So let's go. Let's keep that. Okay, so there is um I had that last night. I think no, it's actually, well, it's weird because I just put PG here. Evaluating SQLite, how to time missing channel, LG to your channel, but I don't want to use SQLite. Oh, okay, I think it's also because I have that. Also, yeah, because this one is using SQLite, I think. If I go back to the project, I should find the configuration for the database. Yeah, so I'm gonna, yeah, pretty much it's the same for this project too. So I'm just gonna copy paste and I will remove that, use that. I will start the server again and see what's going on here. CD res, no, it's actually CD document. Oh my god, CD document, documents res, no paper. Here we go. Here, I think yeah, I'm good. So now the project is actually working. So I'm just going to commit that as a first commit and git status initial commit. Okay, I'm just gonna do git add everything. I think it's that. I do git status again. Okay, now I'm just going to commit git, oh, git commit them. First, I think it's first commit something. Yeah, let's do the problem again. What's that? Okay, first commit created. I'm gonna set up the project on GitHub as well. So I'm going to do that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm used to do Java a long time ago. That's how I basically started. I actually started with C, but it was like a lot of like probably basic stuff like printing stuff on the screen. That was before uni, and after that, in my uni, I started learning Java. So I was mostly doing Java project, and then when I start my own project, I basically switched to Ruby on Rails, and then at one point I was looking for a job for Android, and I start making those apps using the big node range book, and after that I did a bunch of projects for companies as a test, and I mean, yeah, a lot of things. Okay, so I said I was about to start to create a new project, so no papers actually. I don't know, what should I do? This is a project where I am trying to ease my life at work because I don't want to deal with paperwork basically anymore. Where I'm trying not even on work. On work. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of at work at the moment. I mean, I will do it for work now, but I already have an idea of how to like extend it to a personal level. So yeah, so let's do that. Yeah, create repo. Yep. Create a new repository. I already commit. I did the first commit. I'm just going to do that. Here we go. And I'm just going to do that. Here we go. So now the project should be pushed on GitHub. And if I refresh, I should see what I created. My README is not really professional here. I actually never wrote a README in my life, I think. But I'm going to do it very soon. Yeah, got no papers. So basically, as I said, um, so when my company is basically dealing with contracts. As I said, my company is selling services for other companies. This is a sort of, yeah, business to business. And a contract is basically what? A contract is basically a project name, a project ID, a project type, whether it's on-site or remote, um, a start date, end date, number of dates, daily rate, and the delivery description. And then there is a bunch of clauses, legal clauses. So, but basically, what I just enumerate will be the sort of attributes of a contract. And this is basically what every time I want to do a contract, I have to go to a Word document and fill this form, fill this contract with those information. And I mean, I could easily keep doing it on Word for sure, but the thing is, those Word documents are very, very, very long. Like, I mean, like for me, there is like 10 pages, sometimes 15 pages, and scrolling through those documents is sort of annoying, and now I'm sort of used to do it, but it's still annoying anyway. So I just want to have a form on the internet, on the web application, where I just want to type in the project ID, the project name, the start date, the end date, the number of days, the daily rate, and the delivery description. And I think even with that, it's still annoying because it's still a lot of um, inputs to type in. But I'm just gonna do that, and now I will have those contract as a, let's say, in an electronical way. I mean, those contract will be showing up on the website, and after that, my plan will be probably to export them and export them using sort of a template. So yeah, this is what I want to do, and yeah, I'm gonna to do that. So let's start with those contracts. So I think I don't really remember the command well, as it's been a long time. I think it's, yeah, you can generate a controller, you can generate yeah, you can generate an article. Let's say that up and running. I don't even remember, man. that. You can have your form. Yeah, a model. That's what I was looking for, a model. So my model here will be a contract, right? Because this is what I want to be able to create. So contract and my contract will have, like I said, project ID, which a project ID is basically a project ID, a project name, project type, whether it would be remote. So I'm just gonna do like string text. Okay. So a project name, which is string. Um, let's start project name, project ID. This will be. This will probably be the ID of the object in the database. And then what did I say? Yeah, project type. And choose string 2. And what else? I think there was a end date and a start date. Yeah, start date. I think you can put a date on that. Date type for modern Rails. Think there is a date thing. Yeah, so there is, according to what I'm seeing here, when actually, come on, let me see. Yeah, there is a date thing here. So I will do a date, and there is an end date. Date 2, and what else? And obviously, I mean, let's finish that and I will say that later. So number of days, that's a lot of attributes. Number of days, which is basically an integer. Oh my god, what's that? And number of dates, daily rate, and delivery description. Okay. Daily rate. And the daily rate, I don't know if it should be a double or if it should be. No, I think it should be an integer actually. Daily rate. Let's put an integer and a delivery description or services description. Actually, delivery description. So this is what basically I identify. I'm trying to think now. What is delivery description? Yeah, and that's it. That will be a text. So if I do that, should be creating. It's been a long time, and probably since summer I didn't actually vote. Like run this kind of command. So it should be creating a model here with all the stuff. Contract. No, it's not actually here. actually. Yeah. Text, date, string, project name, project type. There is a lot of to add to it. So basically, a project can be done with, for example, a project can be prepaid, a project can be paid in areas. A project will have a consultant or many consultants. A project will have a customer because these services will be provided for a customer. It can have a partner working with us. It can, and obviously a product may be involved or might be involved, may be involved actually. Yeah. So, but I'm just gonna stop with that, and then I think we have to do a migrate something. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, I have to run that migration. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yep. And now, if I want to create, I can do that. Um, but that's actually for the controller. I'm not even going to. I can scaffold it. I think there is a command to scaffold. So I just don't know it yet. Hmm. Let's say that I wanna create a controller. Scaffolding controller. Where is scaffolding controller? Regenerate. Controller name. Yellows. There were, yeah, something like. Oh no, I should have. Oh, I should have done it since the beginning. Like it would have create other views, and yeah, I'm just gonna. See, I can do a word back here. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do a destroy here. This will belong though. I just don't know how to go faster using that. Actually, my mentors told me if he was um, looking at me right now, it would be crazy. It would go crazy. Generate, I think there is a destroy something. If I do T, it's a shortcut for destroy, I think. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna redo it, but using the scaffolding stuff. My god, this is gonna be so long. No, actually, oh, what was the command? I forgot. Wait, generate. Here we go, and I can do the scaffold thing here. So if I do that, I will have everything created for me. So you see, it creates a migration, it creates a model, the tests, the route, the controller, the views, and everything. So that's pretty like easy and useful and very pleasant actually. So everything has been created. That I can close that. Don't save it. Can close that. Can close that too. This is a migration. This is a controller. Everything is already written, right? Set contract and everything. Okay, so now if I run the server, I should be able to create, for example, a contract. So I run the server. Man, it's been a long time. So, oh, there's some. Oh, I didn't run the migration. Should do that. Okay, and if I do that, should be server should be able. Oh my goodness, what that? Migration pending. Okay, let's try that too. So running the server again. Now what is telling me? Server is running. If I go to, I don't know, like new, no, contract new. No, I should. How can I see that? If I remember, it's Rails route, I think. Or rake route. I don't remember. It's probably rake route. Or maybe with an S. I don't know. Such a long time. Did you mean routes? Yes, you know it. Yeah, so as you can see, this is on my routes. So if I go there, this is should be the index, yeah. So if I go there, nothing is showing up. Yes, it's actually loading. Yeah, so this is basically a tab. It's not really showed like a tab, but this is a tab. And now if I want to create a contract, I have everything. Like I can create a contract. Let's say that I want to create a contract for, I don't know. Let's say RATP, which is a company, the train company here in Paris. Project time. This project will be remote. Let's say that it's gonna start at that day and it's gonna end. I don't know. 1 year later will take 5 days, so 1 week. So daily rate would be, I don't know, like 1,000 and what? And we don't know what we are going to do for them yet. That will be a surprise. Alright. And so you see, like, now I'm just creating a contract, basic stuff. But the thing is, when I'm working, usually I'm not able to know what type of contract I'm gonna make. The sales come to us and say, okay, I just had this guy, he's working at this company and they want these services, so I will need a contract for that. So they will have to give me the information about the guy and the company and what they want as a product and as a delivery, as a service and everything. So basically, I want the sales to be able to sort of have also a hand on that and be able to pre-filled those inputs, sorry. And then when I have some information from the sales, I can get in touch with the consultant, and the consultant, I'm not even, I may actually don't want to get in touch with the consultant. I can say, okay, hey, consultant, this is another contract. I would like to have your input on that. Like, what do you think technically is possible to do? And he's gonna write everything on the delivery description and everything. And then when I have the information from the salesperson and from the consultant, I'm finishing the contract, I'm finishing everything. And then when the contract is finished, it's done by me. Like I have which customer, maybe which partner I want to use, I want to go through, and no, which distributor I want to go through, which partner I want to do the delivery with. I'm just gonna, I would like to have a button where I just click release or send the contract to this customer. And the customer on the same website but another view will receive sort of a notification and say, the notification will say, okay, my company sent you this contract for this date and everything for this rate and all of that. And do you want to accept this contract or not? They will be able to read it, obviously, and then they will say accept, and it will be signed automatically, like electronically also. And when it's been signed, I will receive it sort of. It's not really receive it, but it will be able to show. It will be able to be. The contract will be displayed on my view, and I will be able to say, okay, the contract has been accepted or rejected from the customer. And man, that would be a great like move for me. Like it would be really, really, how to say that? It's not really move. It's like it would be a very great oh, I don't know the word to say that. So let's create this contract. It would be so you see, and here is a contract. I can edit it if I want. I can go back. I can update it. I can go back. I can, and here's the contract basically. I can show it. I can edit it. This is a basic like CSS stuff in Ruby on Rails, so it's not really that beautiful, but I will shape it later. So I was about to say this is a very, very um, like it's much more easier to do that way than dealing with a lot of word papers stored in hard disk where all those hard disks, I mean all the contract and the customer we have are stored into like a folder, and for obviously one customer you can have many services that can be delivered and has been delivered. So yeah, so basically this is what I wanted to. So here we go. I guess my contract stuff is done, I would say. I mean, not done, obviously. I will have to shape everything using CSS and stuff, but basically, I'm able to use a contract and I don't need to care about anything else for now because I'm able to create a contract. And the next things will be probably have a button where I can export this thing into a template. Like I will have a template, and actually I don't even have a I don't even have to have the template yet. I can actually here, I mean, I will make the template with, I don't know, some logo and stuff, with the close of the company, and I will be able to see the contract here. And if I want to create another contract, obviously this is a, like I said, it's a sort of list. So let's say I have another, like for, let's say EDF, which is electricity company here in France. This one will be on site. It will start probably in August. It will be finished in November. Yeah, on the same day, the daily rate will be, I don't know, this. No, actually, oh, I think I made a mistake. Number of day, probably like 10 days, 2 weeks. Daily rate will be that. And the delivery, I don't know. And here we go, my contract is created, and I have the contract here. So yeah, so I'm gonna commit that, and I'm good. Good so far, I would say. Git had, no, git status actually. Git status, git status. Yeah, that's in git had, git commit. Creates, no, yeah, creates, no, allows the user to create a contract, basically allows the user to create a contract. Here we are, oh my god, I always do the same thing. I'm gonna do a git push origin master, and oh, with that, okay, obviously origin master, and I think I'm good. So the next step will probably be to, I don't know, maybe shape the thing, like using CSS and stuff, or maybe don't really care about that, and actually add what's more thing about a contract, like for which customer, which consultant. So I will have to create a customer model. I guess I will have to create a consultant model, also partner, a product model, and yeah, and the prepaid and area stuff, like how a contract will be paid, this thing is not really needed at the moment. So yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. It's quite early though. But this video will be long. And the thing I should do, I can basically write some tests, but let's see that, because I don't use to those tests. Usually I use RSpec, but RSpec is in such a long time. So, oh, integration test already, actually. Patch, are actually, because the test is are actually written. I don't know how to run those tests though. Run scaffold array test. It's gonna raise put some test take event test name page. Okay. Ls. Okay. Okay. How can I run those tests now? So true. Okay, I can do that. So raise, if I actually do, this will test everything, I guess. Oh, yes, obviously. That command doesn't exist. What is going to do? Okay, how's the test start running? Show a contract. This is basically a CRUD, so there is no like very complicated things here. If I go into the model, oh, there is nothing on the model. Well, I have no constraint on those model too. So integration feature. Oh, what is that? Okay. Okay. System. What that? Creating a contract, deleting a contract. Oh, this is like how to say that, sort of user tests, but they put it in a system like I know GHH used to describe the thing. I mean, yeah, this is like how the whole system work basically. So that's how I guess the call system is the application it's in itself is working, but the call system, well, doesn't really matter. So I guess I'm done for tonight. I'm just gonna stop the video here. And thank you for watching. The next step, I don't know yet. Yeah, I will probably add the other stuff related to a contract, like customer, partner, and consultant and things. So I guess I will have a model for each of them. And yeah. Alright, thank you for watching.